Greetings guys and gals and fellow gamers, this is Games for Kicks and welcome to Omicron, somewhere in the Andromeda Galaxy, where we are getting ready, oh whoops, that's the wrong one, where we are getting ready to save Soapy, or at least see what's left of Soapy. Oh, whoops. There we go, we just had to make some ammunition. Very good. Now, I want to show you something before we take off though, and I have to say thank you to Colonel Eviscerator? I'm not sure if I pronounced this right, yeah? But let's take our Land Cruiser over... screw that, let's travel in style. I've upgraded my little backup ship. I hope you will like it. I really went out of my way to make it look less like a shoebox and more like a ship. It is small. There we go. It has only one gun in the moment and it's very, very compact. Okay, so as you can see. So let's fill the fuel cells in it. Yeah, that new shift click system the guys put in, the developers, absolute amazing. Thank you so much guys. This was really, really needed. It makes things so much easier. Now, this is nameless. You guys can come up with something. I really tried to give it a little bit of pizzazz and style and shape other than, you know, your square thing. So it handles okay. It's a bit sluggish. Well, not sluggish, sorry. It's a bit heavy-ish because it has a lot of blocks on it and thrusters, and it is very small and it only has one generator. Now I want to show you something which Colonel Eviscerate, sorry if I pronounced it wrong, Colonel Eviscerator showed me. I was digging on this side here, and I was saying I can't see any secret entrance. Well, if you go over here, you notice that that wing is completely in the sand. Okay, my driving skills is always very impeccable. You got nothing on me, okay, absolutely nothing. This is just complete bossness in driving skill. Whoa. Okay, so now let me get out my flash torch so you guys can see better. Look at this. This whole thing was actually underground, okay? So if you look at that... Oh, sorry, I'm straightening the ground. I don't want to straighten the ground, I want to destroy it. Yeah, I'm still getting used. They changed the feature on the drill. So with left, you drill now, but what you can do with right, you can straighten the ground, which is really awesome. So they need you actually now to straighten the ground when you start a new base. I did that in a separate game just to test the new features. Absolutely awesome. Guys, the developers are really on the right track here. And they're trying really, really their best to make this game look the best they can and feel the best. And I mean, the developers take the gamers' feedback so far really to heart. Now they have their own plan, which is very important. I don't want people to get angry at developers because they seem to ignore feedback. They don't. Okay, this seems to be a bit glitchy booked, but that's okay. That's expected. I mean. Anyway, so what I want to show you guys, I was digging here pretty much for a solid 2 hours in real time. Look at this. I haven't opened them yet because I didn't want to look without you. Now at some stage I glitched through the wall here and there's actually a whole area behind this. Yeah? Like it's still, look, you see that? This is just amazing. I mean, having this buried was the best choice you guys ever made as a developer. I mean, this adds to the exploring part. I mean, it is just so amazing. I mean, by the way, guys, this actually is your ship. When originally the game came out, the story basically read that you were chosen as the pilot of a spaceship called Helios. And it got into trouble as it was going through hyperdrive, you know, to the Andromeda Galaxy. And you had to go into your escape pod. Excuse me, hiccups. You had to go into your escape pod and you crash landed, yeah? Now they updated the story finally to match actually the names as well. So now it says you were chosen to be the pilot of the MS Titan, which of course makes sense because this ship is called the MS Titan. okay? So I don't know if you can see it. You can usually see the names. Yeah, see crashed MS Titan. You can see it through your scope, which is really great. Now, it would be great to see the names in general, but crashed MS Titan, there you go. Now, the story, though, has one tiny little flaw still in it, as far as I can tell. It says that as you came out of hyperdrive, that your capital ship got caught in the gravitational pole of this spaceship and crash landed, and that you were the sole survivor. Yeah. So what I would like to see in this game, and in a way that it's not too grim, because in the moment it's very kind of, I don't know if it's gonna be aimed at kids, but it is very teenage friendly. The monsters are not too scary, really, to be honest. They're nice and scary-ish, but they're not too scary. So my suggestion would be to maybe add some bodies in here that you could even loot, and maybe have personal items on the bodies, like little story decoders or something that you could play, and then you get an audio kind of about that person's last entry, maybe on before they died, you know, where they reflect on how they got to be on the MS Titan, how they got chosen, just to add a little bit of lore. That would be nice in my opinion, or do it in another way where you can read it on screen. I don't know, you know, I think that would be nice. Also, the flaw I found in the text was, you crashed in your escape pod, but the story mentions nothing of you being in an escape pod. It just simply says that you came out of hyperdrive, you got pulled in by the gravitational pole of Omicron and of a nearby planet, and you got sucked in and crashed. And that was still saying that you were on the capital vessel. So from that perspective, it isn't actually mentioning that you were in an escape pod, so it doesn't match still. So what I think, seeing that that ship is yours, I think the escape pod is kind of not really needed. You could theoretically start waking up in this ship, not knowing where you are, not knowing the planet. You shouldn't be outside your ship, because I think that would be very exciting to wake up in this ship, not knowing what's gone on, and have the loot that you have in your spaceship just in these crates. And basically have a constructor working on the ship, you know, with a little bit of power. The ship... I know the ship is big, but it is acting as your first base. As far as I know, the core of the ship is not is CV core. It is a base core, so that this ship will act as a base, right? So that you can't basically. I think the assumption there, and Colonel Eviscerator also touched upon it, is that they don't want you to basically just update the ship and then fly into space, because it takes away a whole section of the game for you to experience. Now, I'm not gonna dig that all out on camera now. I just wanted to really show you guys that this is what you can expect, okay? Now, let's open some of these crates. It is just so addictive. You can just stand here. Oh, look, there's another crate! Oh, this is so awesome! I love you guys. You made a game that is so amazing. It's so much fun to play. I mean, it is, seriously. Might as well pick up all these rocks. You get loads of rocks from this, so let's pick that up. Brilliant. Let's pick that up. Okay, that's good. That's good. We need that. I mean, I can see myself spending here pretty much all day in real time, like just... Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, the only thing what I do appreciate that the guys added the shift click. So shift click moves between container that you have open in your inventory. However, I wish they would have, like, say, an alt click, which then would move it into your toolbar. So I'm just suggesting, hypothetically, alt click, toolbar, inventory, shift click, container, inventory. And that way also, when you just have your inventory open like this, you still have to alt click to go into here. So it could become something that is just statically working the same way, which would be brilliant in my opinion. But again, it's not a complaint, you know, guys, don't get me wrong, this game is awesome, okay? This is not a complaint, this is literally just feedback on experience of gameplay. That's all it is, you know, and I just have to get used to it, simple as, you know, so it's no biggie. So let's go back, let's freshen up on some health and oxygen, and let's go then towards the fire planet. And I'm gonna have to find the right spot, okay? I have the images open, I have to find the right spot from the outside of the fire planet before I go on it to see where it possibly was. And we're gonna do that together. So, we're gonna see each other again when I'm at the right spot, because I don't want you guys to sit there for now the next 20 minutes just watching me trying to find a location. Now, isn't that looking much better? than Lego Starship here, X-Wing, okay? I think so. I think it looks like it's actually a real spaceship. Tooting my own horn there. No, it is the best thing I've built so far in this game. Like, I mean, awesome. Where's the... Oh, I have no oxygen tank on this. Of course not. Yeah, it might fit in there, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go back. I'm gonna pick up my things from the constructor, which I already have. Actually, I have my light on. Let's pick up the rest of my ammo. Oh, I already did. Very good. And let's put that into the crates. Okay, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna see you guys in space at the hopefully right spot of the planet, and then we're gonna look for Soapy. After several days, the captain finally found the area where Soapy went down. Tired, exhausted, in high hopes of finding Soapy and retrieving the black box so that the data does not fall into alien hands. He descends onto Estos. So this is where we pretty much crash landed. So I compared the images, and right there, and if we're lucky, actually Soapy fell actually on land and not on lava. So I will not exit the game right now. And right here is where Soapy went down. Right here. So, according to the image, now, again, we might end up in a scenario where the ship disappeared, simple as that, because we were in the middle of the atmosphere and the transition for the ship may not have actually happened. So, we're gonna have a look around here, but... Oh yeah, okay, we have some creatures here. Okay. So somewhere around here, Soapy went down. So let's land and have a look around. Oh. Okay, I will leave my lights on so that we have a bit of light in the area. I will use my flash torch so you guys can see probably better. They've added a few new creatures. Now, I don't know if these are creatures that are new or I just missed. These are old. These are from our planet. So Soapy went somewhere down here between that area over here. I hope you guys can see. I'm gonna see if I can put a filter on it, but the problem with the filter is when you get into the parts of the videos with the sun, they is that on? Yeah, they will be too bright, but we'll see. Now, if we can't find the spaceship here, then the spaceship has disappeared, because then it simply didn't make the transition onto the planet and it just fell like as an image, if you know what I mean. Because, I mean, if you look at the map, you can see our ship. So this is pretty much the area we came towards, and this is where Soapy crashed, according to the images. Now, if the transition wasn't made, then it looked like just like Soapy was falling, but never made it to the planet, basically. So let's see. Now, according to the image, Soapy did not go towards the lava pool. However, there's no... If the ship got destroyed, as in it fell into parts... Oh, hello, hi. Okay, you have a... Oh, whoa, dude. An alien parasite infected you? Oh, seriously, dude? It's a first date. You don't get a guy pregnant on the first date. Jesus. Okay, sorry about the dark now, but this thing is gonna die. Now, one thing I have also as a request to the developers, yeah? I really wish you would let the guys die on their side or on their back. Seeing the faces and the belly with the teeth coming out is really something I want to see. Okay, so I don't want all the monsters seem to just fall on their stomach when you kill them or forward, which is kind of nah. You know, I know it's kind of realistic, but okay, our stamina has gone down because I have a parasites. And I have an antidote on my home planet, but I don't really want to go there yet. Okay, I don't think... Oh, there's more of these guys. Oh crap, wrong gun. Quick, quick, quick. I can't run. Okay. No, you didn't get me. You didn't get me. Let's reload. It's also funny that you can't loot them unless you point at the head. So they have like headspace, is it? Okay, let's have a look over there. Let's get the torch out again. I mean, I actually would like it if they would have a gamma setting in the game, because that could make it dynamic. So I don't have to apply a filter on the whole episode and make bright parts too bright and, you know, things like that. So I don't think... No, I have a feeling Soapy is gone. Yeah. No, that's pretty much the area. Sorry. Oh, you zigzag walking. Okay, these guys don't have any meat. Not that I would want to eat their meat, but these guys don't have any meat on them. Yeah, I know I have no stamina. Chillax. Yeah, okay. I think Soapy's lost. Lost in transit. That is, I think, what happened, guys. Because otherwise we also would see a marker on the map. I mean, you see, as I said before, you see the ship here. And this is where Soapy came down in this area here, and... It's nothing there. No. I know. Yeah, we better head back and get the antidote before we start giving birth to some alien parasite and have a set of teeth grown out of our stomach. Or our chest bursts open and something comes screaming, crawling out. That's a good idea for a movie. Yeah, they should put that in a movie. I think it would look pretty awesome. There's a movie idea. And James Cameron put some explosion in it, you know? It's nothing better than that. I'm only kidding. I know it wasn't a movie. Duh. If you don't know the movie I'm talking about, then you're not old enough to watch this. Is there actually any generations who haven't seen that movie? Who wouldn't know what I'm talking about? Is there? Is it not a cult movie now? That means everybody's watching it? Okay, I'll do a last scout over the general area, but I'm not hopeful. Oh, there's another couple of creatures. Awesome. They look like some pods from... I nearly said outer space. Yes, that's where we are. Let's check these guys out. Hey you! Guys! Hey you guys! Where are you? Oh, look at you! You're all pretty! You're a pretty one, aren't you? Yes, you are. Let's see how you bleed. Oh, what is that over there? It's an overseer. The other one was a nightmare. crap, I need more than one. Ooh, I'm already pregnant. Yeah, you see the way that falls on the face as well? Aww. There's no need to fall on your face. Anyway, what is that over there? Is that some... Oh, I thought it was a base-ish looking thing, but it's just a discoloration, I think, in the ground. Is there a resource there? No. Yeah, it's nothing. I thought it was something, but yeah, there's not much on this planet. Okay, no more overseers here in the near vicinity. Yes, I know. Oh, you can also name your spaceship now. They fixed it. They fixed it that you can name your bases and your spaceships, so we can actually give them official name. Now, this guy I leave up to you to name. You tell me. So, I think we can name it. Let me see. Unit name. No name. So if we now leave it, this should say, when we go into the distance... Oh, no. It still says new. Ah. Yeah, it didn't keep the name. Sorry, guys. They did say in the notes that they fixed that, but that could be because I built this ship... No, I built the ship in 1.2, but it could be because my game is not started in 1.2. My game was a 1.1 game. If you know what I mean. So, okay, it looks like Soapy's lost, okay? I don't think Soapy actually crashed. I think Soapy physically never made it to the planet. And maybe even stuck in orbit, actually. That would be interesting. Let's actually fly up and see. I mean, our backpack should be there, theoretically. Though I'm not gonna get out of my ship to test if it's there. No, that's not gonna happen. So this is the general... Yeah, that's the area here. So, if you look at that, you see where the two major islands are connected by this little landmass? That is basically where Soapy went down. And I have a feeling it went down before we hit whatever you call it, before we transitioned onto the actual planet, because I'm going backwards in the moment. So the moment we hit the outer atmosphere, we should transition again into space. Yeah, there you go. And that is what hasn't happened when I crashed. So this is what we saw theoretically without the white. You know, this is where we were when everything happened. So I wouldn't be surprised if my backpack is floating around somewhere here, but yeah, that is pretty much where we were when things happened. So... And Soapy is not floating in space either. No. Alright. I'm gonna get to the space station, or whatever is closest to me right now, and try to get a cure for... Where's this snowy planet? Snowy planet, where are you? Oh, there you are. And try to get cured. Is that snowy planet or is that the moon? The Omicron moon? I don't really know. Alright, anyway, I leave this episode here like this. In the next episode, what are we gonna do? Well, I'm not quite sure. I think of something, and we might actually start working on our base, to be honest, to make it a bit more homey and, you know. So that's a snow planet, so my space station should be somewhere around here. Yeah, there's that alien station. So, oh, there's the snow planet. That was the moon. I discovered a resource? What? That's another thing they said they fixed, that you can't fly too high over things and discover the resources, that you have to be very close to the ground level. Yeah, that's all a bit weird now. Okay, so... I'm just looking for my space station. It's probably above us somewhere. We find it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Soapy, rest in peace. I need a name for my new shoebox, and I'm looking forward to see all the suggestions. And I hope I see you guys in the next video. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.